Hi Libra, welcome to your April General Love Focus reading with me. My name is Brooke. This reading is for all those born under the sign of Libra, Sun rising, as well as your moon sign. Thank you so much to my new subscribers as well as my existing subscribers to my channel. Please follow me on Facebook, Nightbird Intuitive Readings with Brooke, as well as Instagram. I oftentimes do free mini readings on my Facebook page, so check that out. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out my website in the description box below as well. I'm doing a 4-card spread for the love focus for the month, Libra. I've already laid out the cards, so let's jump right into it and take a look at the potential love energies for Libra for April 2016. The first card that has appeared in your theme or the atmospheric elements position is the Three of Pentacles. This is essentially working towards or building the foundations of relationships, existing relationships, working on a relationship currently for Libra in the month of April. Very much about establishing the future potentials of a new relationship, especially for single Libras that are watching. If you're wanting to create an atmosphere or an environment that is not only stable emotionally, but also stable in terms of where you see yourself coming into the relationship or your place in the relationship. The messages for Libra for the theme for April potentially is, where do you see yourself in your current relationship? What are you working towards together? What are you working on together? Single Libras, where are you in terms of wanting to find love perhaps? What are you building on your own in your lives that may lead you to a potential new relationship as well? This is working on something in terms of the future, building something together, wanting to create a positive environment, wanting to create a secure and stable relationship, situation, environment, etc. for Libra for April 2016. Following this card coming out of your past potential love energies for April, we have a major arcana card, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is very much in terms of partners. This could be a very dominant alpha male energy. This also could be a strong partner, strong husband, strong wife, strong boyfriend, strong girlfriend. Someone who's very dominant in relationships, can have very much control over certain situations, very much an authority figure as well. Coming out of the past potential energies for Libra, whether you're single or coupled, very much either a person has been very dominant in a current relationship, or you have felt that you've had much control in what you're seeking out, especially if you're single Libra, if you're seeking out new relationships. Basically what this is telling you is that you're in control of your relationship life path and what you're looking for, or perhaps you've been the more dominant one in existing relationships. This also can be very applicable for dominant partners that are noted for Libra coming out of your past potential as well. So the Emperor card is present coming out of your past potential love energies for Libra. Currently, many of you may be dealing with someone who may not be wanting to face a certain situation. Coming out of your current potential love energies, we see the Seven of Swords. This person can be very tied to characteristics of alcoholics with this card, drinkers. This also can be a person who's pretty much running away from something, is kind of on the lam, is not wanting to face an issue, going back to strong dominant energies, and also building towards a future foundation of some kind. This person may not be wanting to face reality. They may also not be wanting to face perhaps their true feelings. Single Libras, you could be dealing potentially with a person who is acting a bit shady towards you currently in the month of April. This person is trying to perhaps get away with something in terms of not facing their feelings, not owning up perhaps to their position or their place in a relationship. It does not necessarily mean they're not to be trusted. They're just not willing to perhaps face their own limitations. And if this is associated with alcoholics or drinkers or addicts, for people out there that are dealing with relationships of that kind, this can be very significant for you as well as a validator of that for Libra, currently in the month of 2016 for April. So I said currently in the month of 2016. Currently in April of 2016. So this is a validator. The message is for Libra. Whatever perhaps you're not willing to face or the other person's not willing to face, whether you're single or coupled, there is still the if I can get this out, there is still a tie that is connected to either someone or a situation where you're working towards something. So if you're currently progressing or working on a relationship, dealing with someone of those characteristics, someone who's not trying to get away with something or be sneaky, they're just not willing to face the facts. Maybe you've talked to them about it. Maybe you've questioned their behavior. Maybe you have wondered, is this the right person for me because they have these tendencies? That kind of energy may possibly potentially be present for many of those that are watching for your love focus for the month of April. Now, not all is lost with this because you have a huge inspirational potential outcome, course of action for your love focus for April, Libra. And the Star card has appeared in the outcome position. This is regaining faith. This is inspiration. This is also a healing period for many of those that are watching as well. This is renewed optimism. This is renewed faith in a current relationship. Even if you're single, Libra, you may also feel very guided at this time in trusting your intuition, feeling guidance from your angels, feeling guidance from your guardian angel, feeling guidance from whatever your faith is. You may also feel very guided in terms of elusiveness from a certain person or a certain situation. You may know that perhaps this is not the one for you. There will be a regained or renewed sense of optimism again and faith, especially if you're trying to work towards something, whether you're single or whether you're coupled. The message is with the Star card, there's a bright future ahead in this relationship if you are coupled. There's also a bright future for single Libras as well, and creating the kind of existence, attracting what you want to attract into your life. If you have a tendency for this kind of person to keep showing up, but in a different, a different makeup, a different voice, but it's the same kind of energy of a person, the same kind of issues with the person, and kind of like repeated patterns, but with different people, but kind of with the same issues and relationships. You may find yourselves in April really finding inner healing and questioning yourself, why? Why do I keep attracting this type of person? What is it that I want to attract into my life that will be more in alignment with who I am? It's also a card of healing for many as well. If you are dealing with very dominant energies, controlling partners, and feeling as if they're not really facing up to what is really going on, because something is very much being created for Libra and being built upon in the stepping stones of such, very much the theme in relationships, whether you're coupled or whether you're single. So Libra, good luck to you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great month, and I'll speak to you soon.